Did you face it? Maybe a higher one?
Somebody gotta come on this side. It's gonna be easier.
It's gonna be easier.
No, sir, no, sir, no.
Can we coach on that
Hey, y'all gotta quiet down back there, please. Like I said before, this is sport of boxing. This sport of boxing, and of course, it's blood, sweat, and tears. And I truly feel like everybody's put in a certain position for a certain reason. And it's always been one of my ultimate goals was to get to the pinnacle of the sport and only push myself to the limit by facing the best. And he's a young champion. What else can I say? He's a young champion. I feel like experience-wise, I have a lot more experience. I don't really know too much about his amateur background. A lot of times, Mexican fighters, the amateur background is not really that large, but they have a lot of experience, at a very young age, boxing professional. So I think it's obvious he has done something thus far to get to this point, and I feel I can make adjustments and I can adapt to any situation that I'm put in when it comes to getting inside that square circle.
Why him though? Why Canelo? Why did you decide to
hopefully you just heard what I said. It's obvious you're not listening. I just said it's about getting to the pinnacle of the sport and facing the best they got out there, and he's one of the best guys out there at this particular time.
It's been a while since you fought two fights so close together. Why did you choose to come back so soon?
If you guys don't know, if you guys heard about my deal, I said I was going to be active. These are the things I've been saying. So, before you guys come to the round table, before you come to the table, do your homework. Do your homework. Just don't read a lot of negative things. Do your homework and find out what's going on. I said I was going to be very active so I could stay sharp and I could be at the top of my game.
So should we expect you to fight 4 months after this fight as well, or?
I just want to stay, like I said before, I just want to stay active, continue to go out there and give the people excitement, and test myself and push myself against the best guys that they got out there in the sport of boxing.
When you fought Oscar at 154, it was 154. You didn't ask for a catch weight or anything. What was the reason for the catch weight?
Once again with this, I'll let Leonard answer that, and then I can piggyback off that.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be very clear on this. His manager, Reynoso, a couple weeks prior, he put it out there. He suggested that he was willing to take his kid and fight at a catch weight.
So I think, me myself, I think that I guess he called himself pulling my card. So when you do something like that, of course my team come to me and they say, Floyd, this is what we have on the table. What do you think about it? I'm like, well, let's make it happen. So of course you're gonna go back and forth with negotiating. Then you guys gonna come up with you guys gonna come up with the terms that the teams come up with. As far as Richard and Al or Richard and Leonard, they're gonna come up with the terms that they come up with. And then as fighters, we either agree or we don't. And you see, as far as with the Pacquiao fight could have happened in the past. It didn't happen. It didn't happen because it wasn't my fault. Like I said before, only thing I want to do is be on like I said before, even playing field. I feel like every fighter should go through the same obstacles I go through, and that's what it takes if you want to be at the top.
What did you make of Pacquiao now saying that he's going to go through drug testing, body testing for his next fight?
I just bet he is now. I just bet he is now.
I mean, do you think that if he had said something like this when you first proposed it, that fight would have come off? I mean, he's 3 years behind your thinking.
Well, as you can see, and I don't know the young fighter name. He's another Filipino fighter. Yeah, they try to make it seem, as y'all know, I'm the pioneer of talking about let's get random blood and urine testing to clean the sport of boxing up. Then you go see that they trying to make it seem like, of course, you go and see Jim Lampley praise this guy, talking about he's the one. I mean, just look at the sport, And another thing we really need to clean up in the sport, which I really don't understand, if I beat Miguel Cotto for the WBA championship, I think it's too many belts in the sport of boxing. I think we need to clean. We really need to clean the sport of boxing up, because how am I the WBA champion? Then if I beat Miguel Cotto for the WBA championship, how did Trout beat him for the WBA championship? These are the things I just don't understand about what's going on in the sport of boxing. We really need to clean the sport up. You know, I don't have anything against no sanctioning body, but we have to. This is professional level, so I feel like we should handle business in a professional manner. You know, I feel like there's too many championship belts out there, and if you look at it, Trout paying the sanctioning fee, the same year I'm paying the sanctioning fee, then now they're saying Canelo's the WBA champion. So, like I said before, I just don't really understand what's going on in the sport of boxing at this particular time. But if I can help, you know, and I know if Richard can help or Leonard can help, they're already doing the best that they can do to clean the sport of boxing up. And so we really need to get the things under control.
Any suggestions, Hal, for you?